Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Today's video is about the Thai cave rescue in 2018. On the afternoon of 23rd June 2018, 12 boys from a youth football team known as the Wild Boars set out with their assistant coach for what they expected to be a short adventure. After finishing football practice, they decided to explore the Tham Luang cave in Chiang Rai province, northern Thailand. The boys ranged in age from 11 to 16 years old. Exploring the cave had become a popular activity for local residents, especially during the dry season. Before entering, they left their bicycles near the cave entrance and walked inside carrying only flashlights. None of them expected the weather to change so quickly. As they explored deeper into the cave, heavy rain began falling outside. Water from the nearby mountains rushed into the cave, flooding the narrow passages behind them, and within a short time the exit was completely blocked. They were trapped inside. Unable to escape, they moved deeper into the cave, searching for higher ground where the rising water could not reach them. They had little food and no way to contact the outside world. When evening came and the boys failed to return home, their parents became worried. Phone calls went unanswered and family members began searching for them. Soon, the boys' belongings were discovered near the entrance of the Tham Luang cave. The discovery confirmed everyone's worst fear. They were still somewhere inside. Authorities immediately launched a rescue operation. Police officers, soldiers, and emergency workers rushed to the cave. As the news spread, volunteers from nearby communities also arrived to help. The rescue teams quickly realized they were facing an extraordinary challenge. Continuous rainfall kept flooding the cave, making it nearly impossible to reach the missing group. The cave system stretched for many kilometers with narrow passages, steep slopes, and completely flooded tunnels. As hours turned into days, hope began to fade for many watching around the world, but the rescue teams did not give up. Experts from several countries joined the operation. Experienced cave divers, engineers, doctors, military personnel, and volunteers worked together. No one knew exactly where the boys were or whether they were still alive. Heavy rain continued to fall, causing water levels inside the cave to rise. Powerful pumps were brought to remove as much water as possible while engineers searched for alternative routes into the mountain. Inside the cave, the 12 boys and the assistant coach remained together. They stayed on a small area of higher ground above the flood water, with almost no food and water dripping from the cave walls to drink. Around the world, millions of people followed the rescue efforts through television and the internet. Finally, on 2nd of July 2018, after 9 long days, two experienced British cave divers, John Valentine and Rick Stanton, reached a muddy ledge deep inside the cave. Shining their lights onto the darkness, they saw all the 13 members of the group were alive. The boys appeared tired and thin, but they smiled as they looked towards the divers. It was a moment of relief, hope, and celebration for families waiting outside the cave. However, rescuers knew that finding the boys was only the beginning. Getting them safely out of the flooded cave would be even more difficult. Doctors and rescue teams carefully considered every possible option. They discussed waiting until the rainy season ended, teaching the boys to dive, or finding another exit through the mountain. Each option carried serious risks. Eventually, a detailed rescue plan was developed. Each boy would wear specialized diving equipment and be accompanied by highly trained cave divers through the narrow flooded passages. Medical teams will be waiting outside to provide immediate treatment as each child emerged. On 8th of July 2018, the rescue operation finally began. One by one, the boys were carefully prepared for the journey out of the cave. Each child was fitted with a diving equipment and accompanied by experienced cave divers who guided them through the dark, flooded passages. The route was extremely challenging. Some tunnels were narrow that only one person could pass at a time. In many places, the water was cold, the visibility was almost zero, and every movement required careful coordination. Rescue teams remained calm and focused, knowing that every decision could make a difference. After hours of careful work, the first group of boys safely emerged from the cave. As ambulance carried them to the hospital, cheers erupted from the rescue workers, volunteers, and family members waiting outside. The successful rescue of the first boys gave hope that the remaining children could also be brought home safely. The rescue continued over the next 2 days. During the operation, rescue mission was marked by an act of extraordinary bravery. Unfortunately, Saman Kunan, a former Thai Navy SEAL who had volunteered to help, lost his life while delivering air supplies inside the cave. His courage and selflessness was honored in Thailand and around the world, and he is remembered as a hero who gave everything to help others. 10th of July 2018, the final rescue team emerged from the cave with the last boys and their assistant coach. Against all odds, all 12 boys and their coach survived. The successful rescue became one of the greatest examples of international cooperation in modern history. The story inspired millions of people around the world. It demonstrated the power of teamwork, determination, courage, and hope. Today, the Thai cave rescue is remembered as more than just an extraordinary rescue mission. It is a reminder that compassion, skill, and cooperation can overcome even the most difficult situations. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more.